Yes, sorry, I'm here already. Oops. Should fluff out this bedhead here, eh? For those who are listening to the music, sorry, but I wanted to get going. It's going to be a long trip, and I'm going to do little bits and pieces every day to get there. Let's get the truck going. There we are. We are going. I'll show you where we're going. We're going to Archangel, I believe. Isn't that what I said? Not my normal heavy haul, a heavy-ish haul. This 36-ton T-55 tank going from military unit 1024, which is between Tobolsk and Ganty-Mansisk, I guess. I flew there, up by Surgut. I did a go-to to get there. And we're going all the way up here to Archangel. We've driven on some of this map. Some we haven't. You look at the world map we've covered. So we've done none of this. And then we've done the road. We haven't done that. Do we go that way? Yes, we do. I guess we do. We'll have to wait till we get on the road. Let's pick up a load first. Here we are with our nice pimped out Scania. It's a 660. Show you the specs here. Sorry, 620 horsepower, and it's a 12+2 transmission, 700 liter fuel tank. And I fixed it since my last oops. So parking brake, okay. We can put this up for now. And yes, I do drive mostly like this. Hey buddy, BTR 90 there, nice one. Oop. Nice real truck. Good truck dealer on the army base. Sure, why not? I guess they got spare change. This is a garage I could buy. I did one version of this game where I had let me do a welcome here, just a sec. There. I did do one version of this game where I had some drivers, trucks, just cranking up the money for me. I got the stage where I didn't buy all the garages, but I was buying up at a lot of garages. Let's turn left here. Yes, let's not go down there. Oh. Interesting base. I wonder where our tank is. Thank you, I'll take that one. It's due in stick job. I forgot to look to see when it was due. Shit. Oh, okay. I was looking. Yep. Usually what happens in the Russian open space map is they don't make it that easy to get things. So look at the cargoes here. Nice stuff. Helicopter. Blue. I don't know if I wouldn't have changed that if I'd noticed. Had the option. It's nice, but it's very blue. Doesn't really go with my truck. Well, I suppose if you're patriotic, it does. Doing that red, white, and blue stuff, but... and look, yeah, the front end definitely went down. So let's drop that axle, and we go up Probably would have improved our cornering. Speaking of which, is this a steerable axle truck or not? Possibly not. There's not a lot of them on this Rust map cargoes. Let's crank the trailer and see what happens. What are the back wheels doing? They are following just like a proper set of 3 axles should. Okay. We will act accordingly. Just so I know, if it's steerable axles, then I know the back end's going to whip around and sometimes overzealously steer itself. And if they're not, well, I just have to watch it. So which way we're going when we come out of here? Well, we're going to the right. So let's try to get a good angle at this. By good angle, I mean cut the angle like this. Anybody coming up the hill? No. Anybody going down the hill? No, we're good. Are we? Are we good? Yeah, we were. Well, those guys could have really screwed it up for me, but they didn't. Oh, let me write down what I'm expected. ETA. Sorry, just getting a couple. Let me post it here. So, ETA. Saturday at 9:36. And when do I have to be there? I have to be there Tuesday. That's 22:52. One would think that that is a hell of a lot of leeway, but I've learned driving on this map with this truck with heavy loads. You can be slower than you'd expect it. Let me get this thing going here. See, it already says Saturday 9:37. The map expects you to go at, hey buddies. Oh, okay. The map expects you to go whipping along at 80k. Excuse me. To maintain that time. The time shown. There we go. A little bit of bumpy road. I haven't gone on this. I haven't gone on this portion of the road before, so we'll find out when we get there. As we get there, what the challenges are. This one over here, in here, had a detour following a road that was not marked on the map, but the detour just had a sign, turn right and don't go in here because it's not even plowed, and all the cars were coming out of the road to the right. Yeah, we do go across here. Okay. Just checking whether we're taking the shortcut. That's pretty well the shortest route we can go anyways. I think we're going through most towns. Be nice if we should hit this one. We should go in here actually, and if we have time. Might take a while. Just think it'd be nice to, the more of these that I have marked, the more chances I have of picking up a nice heavy haul in this area. So you can go to the city to market. Oh, that was a nice little procession of vehicles. And some farmer lost. So, what time is it? I don't know. Well, it's 1:45 already. Geez, Saturday, and I'm later on in bed all morning. Okay, let's drive for an hour. Now you may notice, as I come to a halt here, you may notice that the highway, in fact, There's a road that goes straight ahead. That might join up. A lot of traffic on it too. I just like getting lost on these maps, but on the other hand, let's see where it goes. Okay. Let's do a save here. Just in case we fall over a cliff. Should have called it just in case we fall over a cliff. And we'll head up here. Okay. Oh, geez. Did you not notice me here? What is there? Oh, I got my signals on. That's why. I had my right turn signal on. They may have assumed, well, you must be turning right. So, there's traffic going up here. Not on the map. Leaving the town. We might hit some hills, but we have the snow option turned off, so we won't hit snow, we're okay. And it's only a 36-ton load. And we pulled 75 up hills like this with great difficulty, but so maybe we just hook up. Hopefully this isn't like the last time I took one of these. There was a huge boulder in the middle of the road. People were going around, and they were going around through humongous ruts, which I went through too fast and went in the middle and got hung up. The only way to get unhung up actually was to drop the trailer and then go into at an angle to it and then attach again. And my truck was not hung up anymore. So this is weird, eh? I wonder if we're actually going to end up at the main road. I would just say if we turn left anymore, we're going to be going the wrong way, but no, maybe not. Because look at us here, supposedly. Turning right. Turning right, heading this way. Ooh, look at the vista. Isn't that birdie? Well, sort of birdie. Isn't that birdie? Huh. There's a river down there. No cars pulling out and passing, so we're being careful here. My nemesis on this map is AI cars that whip out to pass on a hill and a curve. And here's me on a wing and a prayer. So this time we're watching the chat because I was chided last night for roughly scolded, hassled, teased, picked on, insulted, I don't know. Please put away your thesaurus and drive. Okay, I think we are heading for, this is a shortcut. Our time, you know, 7:32, 7:33, we're not that bad, you know. What we had? Let me look at this thing. 7:36, where ETA is earlier, because we apparently are closer. I don't know what that ETA is doing. I mean, ETA has been Saturday at one point. Now it's Wednesday. I think the map is just confused because we're not on the map. 0K, 0 minutes, blah blah blah. But definitely a shortcut. Okay, let's write down on this map here. Let's make a note on our little thing. Shortcut from base. It's all about the base. See, it's pretty convincing, this argument that we've cut a chunk off. Hopefully this matches. 30, we're a little town here. 42. 42. Okay, are we there? We're gonna be doing, what the hell? What the hell? I'm guessing we go like this and go around. This is really weird. Let's just drive through this countryside here. Drive on the lawn. You guys don't mind, do you? No, we're okay. You sure? No, we're good here. Uh-oh. No, we're still good. Sort of. Well, I guess we're gonna go like this. Do we fit? We appear to fit. Bit of shrubbery. Okay. Well, isn't that bizarre? Yeah, sorry, we're just taking a picture there. Sorry, bus. And we now are still getting it Saturday. We're now getting it Saturday at 8:22. Well, we shaved an hour off, but we were going slow enough. We would have probably added an hour or half an hour at that speed. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. We actually found a shortcut. Well, supposedly there's a lot of them on this map. I'll show you where we went. We came out here, and there was a roundabout, and there was a whole bunch of traffic going up here, up this dirt road. They must know something, so rather than going all the way around here, we went along here, and it basically just went, you know, twisting a bit up and down a few hills, through a little town right here, and then the only weird thing is we had the highway divided around 2 or 3 houses with a fence around them, so you had to go around the houses on the lawn and then in between some birch trees, and then you were there. Okay, fine. So 36 tons, not a big load, all the way to Archangel. What did I say? 5466K, and this is not going to be done in one trip, of course. You know, 70 hours, 70 hour somebody's caravan, they are turning. 70-hour trip at 4 minutes. 4 minutes real time to 1 hour game time is 4 sevens, or 280 minutes. which is several hours. This may be my weekend trip. So, thank you for joining my weekend trip. My 5400K to Archangel with this 34-ton tank. It's okay. I apologize for the blue trailer. I didn't realize after I picked it. Oh, this is very blue. I should probably change it down. Oh well. Hopefully I get good money for it. What's the fare? Oh, yes, 211,000. Now I may use a lot of, well, if I get that much. Traditionally on these, if you've followed me before, traditionally my challenge is to see how far I can get on the map before I damage my trailer. Whoa, a log. Okay. Okay, that's not bad. We can do this. It's dirt, which has less traction. But we have good traction so far. If we start losing traction, we'll lift that axle and put more weight on the drive wheels and get more traction, but I think we're okay. Would be a challenge with the normal 75-ton ICBM I like, but with this tank, it's okay. God, that's blue. Yeah, we've downshifted to C2, A1. I'm using automatic transmission. And not sequential, where I push the buttons and shift, but I just let it shift. If I get stuck in a hill and it starts hunting between the lower gears, then I just hit the tab button to switch to sequential, and then I use the, whatever they are, control and shift keys to shift up and down. Basically, it just locks it in a gear. So, I'm going to drive for an hour, which would make it, quarter to two. Then I'm sure I have other stuff to do. I got writing to do, chores to do. I'm supposed to be writing a poem. Free verse, which makes it a little simpler. I decided I would. Here we are again, behind the little truck. But we're on pavement this time, so that's better. Free verse, which means that just more attention paid to. Geez, I could have kept rolling, and passed that guy. Maybe not. Sorry, free verse, meaning that you do a lot of alliteration, cadences, rhythms, the choice of words. Keeping it more sparse than usual. It doesn't have to rhyme or be a particular structure. But I wanted to base it, I had an idea for, it was supposed to be picture puppies and stillness and stuff. So I had the idea that I would perhaps do I had a story outline, a 3-act play, the whole thing. It would make a good short story. And then I would just redo the short story as poetry, but it's turning out to be longer than I thought to do that. So I think I'm just going to take a chunk of it and do just a little poem. Come on now. Oh, you're pulling out to pass? Really? Good for you. So would I, if I could. If I'd known you were going to do that, I would have got rolling. But usually what happens is, given a chance to pass, the AI also breaks. Oh, what happened there? Oh, maybe the other guy got rolling. Yeah, sucks when that happens, doesn't it? Try again. I could try too, really. Almost. But I wasn't sure whether it'd be safe. Okay, we'll try booting it now to get up a bit of momentum, get a bit of speed up. We'll think about passing. You know, you see it with that little tractor. That would have been a bad thing. And lo and behold, having been passed, the yellow truck is now going fast. He seemed to be heavy on slow on a hill. That last hill, so we'll see actually that is modeled in, whether that's modeled into a truck, the AI, how much load they have and how much horsepower they have, and therefore how much speed they actually get up to. That'd be interesting if they do that. Well, I had some viewers pop in so far, but nobody stayed. Nobody stayed. Maybe they figured Gramps is boring. Or they figured, oh shit, it is a Gramps. It is some old guy. Yeah. Oh well. Need to get coffee too. I was gonna get beans last night, and by the time I left my local, it was just after 8. And I'd got there, I guess, 5:30, I guess. So I had 3 beer and a big plate of chips I didn't really need. I don't know. Maybe today I'll go there for a burger. I understand they do good burgers. Maybe I can do that. Let me see if my phone is charged, if I want to go out. Maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll go there and work. I can do that. I've got a book I'm reading, American Gods. I can bring that to Toronto with me. Writing today. I can catch up on my feeds, and I can do my little chunk of a story. Or I can just have a beer and a burger. Or a salad like a chicken Caesar. Haven't had a salad in a long time, come to think of it. Or a lot of veggies. Okay, here's me muttering about my food on a trucking channel. So, there we are. Now we have the sun out. Actually, even sort of at my back. And the sunflowers are pointing towards the sun, which is impressive. I think they point towards the driver. If I were to come the other way, I think they would be pointed at me. And they definitely are out in the rain or at night. So much for the sunflower idea. I like the look of the country road that this has, well, aside from the kind of rough corners there, but the, the, the posts with their, there's a metal sleeve atop that the supports are bolted onto, and then there's the pegs to climb the post, and then there's the wires, the high voltage wires there, so this is carrying hydro from A to B. It's a nice feature for the road along the countryside. Okay, well, get in here a bit. Hopefully we didn't catch anybody there. See, we do a top down. Got lots of room on this road. Gas, how are we doing for gas? I'm just thinking I should be thinking about how we're doing for gas. Okay, but wouldn't hurt to get some. Once you get down to half a tank, it's maybe. There's some here. Oh, there's some here. We'll be okay. It's not a heavy load and we're not driving through snow, so. Kenny Brzezinski, oh, there's a bunch of them. And then there's these little things we could explore, but we won't. Yegor Sovetsky. Oh, looks like we'll actually discover that. And look at all the nice places for cargo there. Hoo hoo hoo! Wow. I should have had that on my map. Definitely a good place to pick up cargoes. Possibly even ICBM missiles to be dragged through Russia. A little green tractor, possibly. Once I get close, the AI will throw up some trucks to make it harder for me to pass the little green tractor. But on the other hand, I'm sitting on the roof, so I have a good view. Citroen car. Car coming. Let's get back a bit. Then if need be, we can get a run at it. Like now. Nope. Nope. No. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to move my Twitch viewers over so that when somebody joins, I can see it better. Right there. How's that look? Better, I guess. It's just sort of hanging there, but it's below the chat thing, so it's sort of related to that. On the left, top left, I've still got the alerts. So if somebody follows, subscribes, or whatever, a little alert makes a nice noise and pops up their name, and I can say, hey, thanks for the follow. Possibly can't read it, but I can still say thanks. Okay. I'm never going to pass on these little, I mean I could, but I'm never really going to get a chance to pass on these things. Nope, car coming around the corner. Now can I go? Nope. Oh, I can see, yes, there's an S thing, so I can see them coming. Nobody after this truck, but unfortunately I'm too close to the corner now. Yeah, there's a car after this truck, so... yeah. Just enough to make it hard to pass. Oh, it's a little, you can see a little farther now. Oh, look, a hill. Oh, look, another car. Well done, AI, well played. How about here? Nope. I don't have a sports car. We have an intersection coming up with a gas station there, so maybe this guy will decide to pull off the road. Maybe not. Wow. Just enough spacing on these things to annoy me. So yeah, I moved my Twitch numbers over there so I can see them pop up, but sort of in the corner of my eye because my screen is to the left of my... There we go. My game screen is in the middle, and then just the left of it is the one I'm monitoring everything on. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. Whoa, look at these banks on either side. Jeez. Happy lawnmower time. Oh, we're somewhere. Oh, we turn left. I bet you that tractor would have. Or we keep going? No. Just checking for hidden roads here. It sort of looks like a hidden road. Okay, so a bunch of guys want to turn in here. They can. Garbage truck. Truck. Car. Oh, okay. Car. Thank you, car. Probably so mesmerized with the blue of my... Oh, we're not going to cut him, are we? No, okay. Oh, the cop car came whipping in. Mesmerized by the blue of my trailer. Dude, it looks like it might rain on my parade. And we got a hill to climb, but that's okay. What are we doing on gas? 970k, and we've got, yes, a lot to go. Like my little dingle ball there. My soccer ball. Okay, so on this trip, I want to show off the scenery, so I'm going to take advantage of the buffer I have and throw in a couple of overnight sleeps. we've got one coming now, because well, not right now, but you know, once it gets to be 8 o'clock at night, we'll throw in 9 hours. Once we get farther night, the days get longer, so we may not have to at the end, but now it would help. And people probably would think I drive like an old man too. Oh well. No, I don't go 100k around these corners. The brakes cranked back and the stability on the trailer cranked back, and I got a physics mod that reduces my traction braking also. So yeah, I gotta get my teeth looked at Monday. There's one tooth in the back that has to get has to have a crown replaced because it's, well, I'm old. My crowns are old. But another one I got done, and it feels, I got it done before Christmas, and it hasn't felt good since. It aches off and on. I suspect it needs a root canal under there. We'll find out. Which may mean taking some money out of my savings, which may mean trying to put more back in. As it cut back on my expenses. Ooh, things like going out to my local and having beer and burr. Yes, that would do it. So, how are we doing here for time and gas? It's it's just 4 in the afternoon, but it's getting dark already. I think it was winter. Okay, we have the choice to go into there and get gas, or keep going and get gas. We'll keep going and get gas. Yeah, it's gonna keep going. It's gonna be gas and a rest possible. I'll make myself another coffee at that point. Ooh, braking. Thank you. Maybe I'll do that now. Okay, break time. Gonna make a coffee. Okay, I'm back. Sort of right back. Um, Made coffee, made a quick wrap, tidied up some stuff while the coffee was brewing and stuff. So I'm raring to go for a while. And oh look, we got one of these freaking vehicles in front. And I'm not sure, we were probably too far away for you to notice, but there was 2 cars behind when the one car pulled out to pass. The other one put on their brakes. Don't know why. Sorry, I was in neutral. When I come back to the game after alt tab outing I end up being back in neutral for some reason. See, pulled out, braked. This guy braked, like everybody. And we're coming into a town anyway, so probably can't pass very nicely here. And we actually might get, maybe we'll get enough lanes that we can pass. Or maybe this guy will just pull off and go somewhere. Use a Jake just to wake everybody up in town. So it's 16:20, 4:21. I think what we will do. Thank you. Thank you, Jesus. I'm not a religious person, I'm a logical person. Sorry, I just thought I'd throw that in. You know, I have no need of religion in my to help me get through life, to give it meaning, or to give me meaning, or whatever. If you do, that's fine. Go for it. And don't feel that you have to use logic to whoops, don't cruise to that. Don't feel that you have to use logic or facts from the Bible or other whatever, facts from whatever to prove or to prove that your religion, your God exists. Your God doesn't have to exist. Actually, you just have to believe in him or it. And like I said, if you do and it helps you, well, go for it. Now, if it hurts others, such as you harm others because they don't follow your beliefs, or you neglect help for others, you know, somebody needs a drug to help them recover, a drug that will help them recover, and oh good, we can get out. And lights please. And you want, you think your God can help them get better, even though logically that makes no sense, because your same God would have made them sick. And why does your same God need you to ask him or her to help this person? Or how many people, how many prayers does it need for it to be effective? And does this mean somebody else isn't being helped? I mean, the whole thing is just too many questions. So as long as you, feel free to pray. It makes you feel good, and perhaps makes you feel good that the other person knows that you're praying, so you can sort of pat yourself in the back. Car coming, braking. As long as you don't pray instead of giving this person a medicine, and your child ends up dying, and you rationalize it as, oh well, the Lord works in mysterious ways or something. That's when I have problems with your religion. Or in America, when you offer up hopes and prayers, kids are shot, and your knee-jerk reaction is, our prayers are with you. Now somebody says, well, shouldn't we talk gun control? No, too soon to talk gun control. Begs the question. Let's pretend we're talking about the last 10 killings. Pretend we're talking about the last 10 killings for gun control. Was I muted all that time? I think I was. Maybe I was. I was talking about religion, and as a belief, logic not needed. Brakes, please. Go ahead and believe as long as it doesn't hurt you or anybody else. As soon as it means that you use religion instead of something like medicine and your child dies, that's a bad thing. Or when you pray instead of gun control, saying gun control is too soon to talk about gun control because somebody was just killed yesterday. And my thought, okay, not too soon after the killings last month, so let's pretend we're talking about it as a consequence of them. Apparently it's never too soon for thoughts and prayers. I don't know. I sense a rant coming on in my blog. Getting dark here. Getting dark here. It's okay, but it's 17:09, and we would rather be driving at daytime, just, well, for two reasons. First reason, it looks pretty. Second reason, I can see where the ass end of this trailer is if I'm trying to cut a corner. Like, look at that, see? Rocks right out to the edge. Clever designer. Sorry, I thought that truck was in my lane. I get a little gun shy. Sometimes the cars just whip out and pass. You've seen them already, some of them. They were at a good distance, but it's only a matter of time before they sneak up. I need to get some contact cleaner, you know? My switch is sort of stiff for this. For my, an inline switch for my mic headphones. And I was thinking I could put WD-40 in there, but no, that has contact cleaner and oil, basically. I don't want to grease it up and what the hell is this? I don't want to grease it up and attract dust and dirt. Oh, just somebody hijacking a cargo. Okay, here we go. Get everybody pissed off. Yeah, we will. And we'll get him even more pissed off. Look at that. Yes. Yes, I know it's bright, folks, but that's okay. So our estimate, I have to hit this before I can look at the thing. Our ETA was Saturday at 9:36. We're only a couple hours later, which is not too bad, but considering the way we usually slide on this map, partially, I think, helped by the fact that we took that humongous shortcut at the beginning. Slower road, but much shorter distance, so basically took the one down one side of a square. Tunes, sure. Oop. A random YouTube well, not random. If this is YouTube copyright free music, I think in their R&B section. Ah, okay, so here's the gas thing. So it's getting dark, so yes. Let's gas it up. Gas it up, buddy. Gonna shut you down. Oh, and it's on the right side of the road, which is good, which means we can gas it up and then pull through to the other side. And park. Oh, there already is somebody parking. So let's not park. I was going to pull to the right. Let's not. So, €56. And I think it's 31. I looked it up. This is pretty well equivalent. €0.56 and 31 rubles. So that's what the prices are here. Rubles. I don't know whether they are the current prices, whether diesel really is that much in Russia right now. Pretty cheap though. So yeah, you know, we needed 3/4 of a tank. We're good. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to go ahead here. This bus is going to pull out. He's going to be damn lucky he pulled out because... Oh, so is that car going to pull out? So is that truck going to pull out? Jeez. Anybody else? Anybody else want to get gas? Because now what we're going to do is we're going to be really freaking annoying. We're going to grab a parking spot. And actually, we may have to drop the trailer. Depending on how long this cargo is and how short, to where the sweet spot is on this. There. Well, we had enough space. Okay. Oh, and we're just sort of blocking it. Okay, let's wait till morning, see if we're still blocking it. Well, I guess that guy got out. So, good for you, buddy. Car, okay. Oh, another car, okay. That's it, we're good. Stay on the left a bit, just so the back end doesn't clip anything. Oh, possibly don't need high beams. Possibly don't need lights. What's an interesting thing? Looks like there'd be a tank in there. What the hell was in there? Oh, a tank or a thing with pipes. Okay. So we're back on the highway again. Just me. I think we were going to drive until 2:15. I think that was it. 3:15. I've been driving for a while. Damn, I can't see it on the screen. I cannot see on the screen. Sorry. Oh, I've been driving for an hour and 15 minutes, so, you know, another 15 minutes would be an hour and a half. Be okay, I guess. That's kind of an interesting trip, this. Russian open spaces definitely has a lot of variety of roads and scenery and stuff. Little pulp. There's all these little logging things at the side of the road. Probably should be more mining things. I'm not sure how they would show that. Trains with, you know, ore cars behind them, but trucks with ore on them. well, quarries. I guess more quarries would work. Open pit mines. I don't know. Oh, got a little tight corner coming up there, but we'll do okay, I think. See, we're sort of booting on this road, but I don't think it's dirt. I mean, I don't see dirt flying up under my underfoot, so to speak. Somebody thinking about passing, but maybe I went a little wide on that corner and changed his mind. I don't know. It's a pretty good road. I mean, there's no line on it, but various equipment scattered around there, a few sheds and such. Ooh, and a nice deep ditch there to not drag the axle in. See? Oh, and no truck. Directly on the corner. Well, we've had worse. That was good. Oh, a nice drop off there. So we've what time did we start this? Oh, I should have written down when we started. A lot of game time and no damage yet to the truck or the trailer. I'm just lucky, I think. I don't think there's any particular skill involved in this. Oh, changing again. No big deal. Slightly bumpity. Probably. What's my little dingle ball doing? Oh yeah. So slightly rough road. Not enough that we break anything, but on the other hand, we weren't going 100k, so that may have had something to do with it also. So, I don't know. Maybe I need to do some chores around the house just to get it tidied up a bit. Well, sort some papers out. Walk up to the drugstore, drive up to the drugstore maybe. No. Kept talking about chores I had to do. Get some prescriptions refilled at the drugstore or dropped off so they can think about refilling them. And yeah, one of those expired. I mean, one that had no refills, but they usually just fax it in. Although I was there one time and the girl said, "There's a new person." She said, "You'll have to talk to your doctor." I said, yeah, the girl, yeah, there was a girl wanted to get a ARB, sorry. I tend to get mesmerized by the road when I'm driving and forget that I'm talking about something. So anyways, I went in to get my prescription refilled one time at this pharmacist. There was a new, where you turn it in and, oh, no, you'll have to talk to your doctor to get this renewed. Oh, can you not just fax in? Oh, no, we can't do that. And, well, I basically dissuaded her that yes, no, you've used to do that. But I felt like saying, so you've been doing that for me for 8 years here, but apparently have neither the pharmacist has changed the policy or you have. But she'd gone ahead before I had to skewer her with my brilliant repartee. She changed her mind and said we'll fax it. So almost like she was just trying. No, we don't do that. Yes, you do. Yeah, you're right, we do. Now this little truck spewing out. It looks like it's spraying pesticides or water, but it's just the exhaust. The interesting thing is it makes it harder to see to pass it if you're, well, when you're here, sort of. When you pull out, it just masks your view just that little bit. So here we are still charging through Russia. Over some canal, I guess. Okay, well, yeah, we want to pass this guy. We were doing 62k, which is okay, but we really want to pass him. Can we? No, that wasn't long enough stretch, really. If he was going 30k, it might be easier, but it's a little harder to get going for. Oh, and yes. Not a good road to, definitely not a good place to pass here, but maybe the AI will get all this traffic out of its system. Excuse me, I had a burp there. Do we need gas? No, we are good. Maybe he does. Suspect he needs oil, the way he's burning it. Yes. How fast is he going to come out again? Oh, okay. Sometimes the cars pull in and go right through the gas pump, like right past the pumps. Nice little place up on the hill there. Do save. Whenever I'm having a good time, I do save. Oh, this could be bad, yes. That's my thoughts, I guess. So, now, knock on wood, but I haven't met any cars passing on a curve yet. A lot of them last map. Hey, buddy. Oh, because it's 60. Luckily, I'm only going 57, 56, because I'm going uphill. Now, intersection here. Nothing to see. It's a yield. Oh, it's a yield, but I have the right of way. Huh. Oh, maybe if it was a yield, it would be the other way around. With the point down. Down. You're going down. could find that as a snippet. April Bowby, or whatever. From 2.5 Men. Wonder if she does. Maybe she does texts. Maybe she does ringtones. I was just thinking of going down on April Bowby and stuff like this, and I was wondering, I should probably, it'd be nice to contact her and just say how much I appreciated her on the show. I mean, a lot of them are good, but I was thinking, to sort of caveats, that, in spite of all these things, in spite of the fact that the show hired pretty well only hot babes. And was thus somewhat misogynist, I guess. The characters were kind of stereotypes, and she was, playing a cliche. Not a blonde, but the dumb girlfriend. She still did a very good job of it. Her character, the writers did a good job of writing the character, but she did a good job of portraying that innocence and sort of sense of humor. You got the sense that, the idea that sometimes she knew what she was talking about. Sometimes her little bits of logic would really make sense, and then she'd disprove that, so it's good. But thinking about this show, and all the hot babes on it, and how Charlie Sheen was portrayed as a lech, possibly was, portrayed as a drunk, and we know he often was. My only surprise is, why have no women come forward? Why has there not been a list of women complaining about unwanted sexual advances from Charlie? Okay, we have a big field of greenery here. Somebody out there cutting it. We have more corners coming up, so they throw enough of these in to challenge you. Ooh, get over there, back end. I'm usually pretty good with the front end of this. I know I can pretty well tell how far over I can get without clipping somebody. And to be frank, I'm better to clip somebody with a truck than the trailer. Trucks can be repaired, trailers can't. They just cost you money and points. like this because there's nothing happening on this map. Oops. Chopper. Possibly military. Possibly military. So this is somewhat of a twisty road, but not too bad. But, oh, dangerous. Nope, nobody passing on the corner on a hill. Oh no, I've never seen that happen. I think I need to, yes, get my map down to there so I can actually see the corners coming. You know, ones like this are meh. Get over a bit. Not that I wasn't over before. You can see, I mean, the front is fine when I'm over like that. Only 60 hours to go. Oh. Well, we had 72 at one point. Yep. Just enjoying the drive here. It's a Saturday afternoon here in Ottawa. Warmish out. I mean, it's not minus 30, whatever. May or may not be a Long John's day, so I'll get out and do some chores in preparation of going away. Well, Monday I've got my dental. Tuesday night I've got my braking. Ottawa Independent Writers Group monthly meeting. Haven't been for a few. Actually, this one might be the election. Our yearly election of you officers. Now, I think the guy who ran as president for a few years is stepping down. Ian, my former publisher, might be working on his book too. I should be working on my books. You know, people are still impressed when I'm a writer and I've got books, a couple of books out. But the last one was, well, December 2016. So a year and a bit. And I think the one before that was 2014, I think. A couple of years. So, I should have one out this December, which would mean, well, if I was self/micro publishing it as opposed to agent and big publisher, would be doable from now. But thinking I've got several books. 6 maybe? I forget. Drafts. It's the question of figuring out which one I prefer. I'm working at it. I didn't really finish my last December ones, I suppose, or my last November NaNoWriMo. So I suppose I really should finish that story. It was sort of the game, Hunger Games. Full end of Hunger Games on the last Starfighter. We're slowing down a bit here. We've been driving for almost 2 hours now, which is nice, but what do we do? We'll finish this coffee. Nobody following. It's Saturday afternoon here in North America. Maybe people are doing stuff, or they're not really keen on Gramps goes to whatever I called it. Several fans, but they're all in UK, so well, 3 here means 9 o'clock there. So somebody just joined us, a little thing popped up, so welcome to the trip. This is a long trip. It's going to take a few days to finish. I mean, a few days in real time, IRL as they say. Let me turn this down. We're going all the way to... I'll show you where we're going. We started off down here at... Geez, we've come a long way. Military Unit 1024. Then we went cross country and we got lost as far as the game was concerned and followed a road and suddenly appeared again. Saved a few hours on that. So we're here at something Sovetski. Oh yeah, I was going to go in there and check it out. And we're heading for Archangel. Well, Severod. I'm not sure if it's Severodvinsk or Archangel. We'll see what it is when we get there. But thanks for joining. Feel free to follow if you haven't already, or just lurk, I don't mind. And you can also go on Facebook, or on what am I saying? Facebook. I need more coffee. YouTube. I export to YouTube. So, Russian open spaces, lots of open spaces, lots of variety. Random trucks, just they like to park just by the side of the road. Also, when you go to a pickup point to grab something, they may be random trucks there. Are we coming into a town? Oh, my count went down to 1 again. Oh no, we're good. We may, looks like slowish stuff up ahead. I'm wondering if there's a problem. One of these tractors or combines or something. Oh sure, it passed me on the hill. I don't care. It passed me on a hill in a corner. And they did. And cars pulling out. Good, the bus pulled out. Oh, don't be a slow bus. We don't need annoying slow buses. You can go a lot faster. I've been blown away on a highway by buses. A lesser bus than you, so go for it, buddy. That's it. That's it. Keep going. Get the people to wherever the hell they're going. Oh, just a sec. I should have my phone plugged in so I can charge it up here while it's sitting. Because I'm heading out. I need my phone with me. I wouldn't want to miss anything that Trump has to say. So, enjoy the countryside here. This is Russian open spaces. This is ditches and humps of dirt beside the road and various things in the fields and various patterns and different kinds of trees, some birch and my eyes watering and spruce, and then the highway changes to be a different kind of highway. And whoops, somebody pulled out and I didn't even notice. Good thing he wasn't pulling out in front of me. And we're coming to that town. I'll have to check what kind of cargoes are from here once it registers on the map as having been there, because this looks like an interesting town. Possibly we'll have to slow down in a minute. Oh, maybe not. Train tracks. Any train? Nope. Nope, we're good. Nope, we're good. Did we not discover that town? No, we didn't. Why did we not discover that town? What the hell happened? How did we, Sorry. Oh, Yogorsk and Sovetski. Well, I want to discover Sovetski, so I'm going to go back and discover it, even if it kills me to do it. I had meant to. And we didn't. Oh, what the hell. I'll do a poll. Who here wants to go back and discuss her? Oh, train. Does anybody? Everybody does. Good. Okay. Go through the dirt a bit. We're good. Oh, it's a cute little town anyways. You should have driven through it. Will this be enough? Nope. ATS, yes, I drove several. Okay, now we've discovered this place. I discovered, had looked at ATS and wasn't that impressed with the detail. No, couldn't stop. Sorry. Oh, screw you, traffic. We may take out that sign. Yes. We're good. And I wasn't that impressed with it, and then I got it a month before Christmas. No, more than that. Got it sometime last year. And it's better than it had been. I'm a roof driver anyways, but I like when I'm in here, I like the fact that the nose of the truck is right there. So I had I got a Kenworth W900 in ETS, and I've been heavy hauling around. The map is, I find it a little boring so far. A lot of desert. But there's nice add-ons. I've added on coast to coast. And Canada Dream. Let's see what we have here now for a job market for this town. Excuse me. We're here. Yeah, there's lots. Nothing really heavy. Garbage I avoid. But we added it to the map. And we will add next. Ugorsk. Hopefully we don't have to go like this to go through Ugorsk. We'll do that, just in case. Train tracks, that's okay. We're not going on the train tracks. We are turning right. Comme ça. Missing a truck, comme ça. Trailer going through the dirt, comme ça, but that's good. Oh, hard-boiled egg. Hard-boiled Greg. Sorry, I didn't notice that. Yeah, like I said, I picked up, added on coast to coast to the ATS map. And that adds a lot of cities across the US. And then I added on Canada Dream, which adds, hey, we're racing a train, Canada Dream, which adds Canadian cities. Not as much detail as the original map, but still fun. But I'm back on ETS now for a while because I want to explore Russia, and even the base ETS map. When I went back, it has got so much more detail than the ATS one. I think just because it's been around longer, and they've had time to develop more on it. You know, so when they enhance it, they're already enhancing from such a nice level. I like my Scania truck too. Ooh, brake. Oh, okay, we've discovered that place, so we don't have to... Ah, damn. See, that's what happens. Okay. The brakes, Canada Dream, C-A-N-A-D-R-E-A-M. Yeah, go little car. Go. Yes, I've turned the brakes down on this. And yes, and I cheat by going up here to look. I turned the brakes down. Oh, we took another sign. I just looked in my mirror. So I've got not a lot of stability, or not a lot of braking power, and I've got a physics mod that makes the brakes more realistic too, so. Only 35 tons, but I can't stop fast enough apparently. So Canadream, Canadream, I think that's the way it is. And the what the hell are we going? Oh yeah, we're going here. Are we? Yeah. And the coast to coast maps. You need coast to coast first for the Canadream to work. They're both on the SCS forum. Geez, we're dragging through the ditch a lot. Good thing there's no pretty little garden plots with stone walls around them or anything. The SCS forum is a nice place to find games. Mods, better trucks, better maps. Note my Canadian mug. The moose, and it's no, I won't pull your truck. Thank you. I think it's a 14-ounce mug too. It's a big one, and I bought it at a local store, and it's made by local potters here near or in the Wellington West area of Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. So local is good. Thunder Gods 5634, hi. Thanks for joining. We are heading up the road to well, Archangel or server, whatever the hell it's called. Severodvinsk or Archangel, I'm not sure which it's marked as a map. This is the Russian Open Spaces map, though. This is the original ETS2 map. This is the add-on Rus map, which you get in the SCS forum, and it joins here at Brest. And then this map doesn't really join because the scale's a little different, but it goes up here to the Bering Sea, and then it goes down here. So there's a lot of map, a lot of variety in it, a lot of different kind of trucks, challenges, bridges that aren't there, so you have to take a detour that isn't even marked, ice roads, snow in the north with bad traction. Thank you. I'm trying to be. I'm discovered this streaming. I've been playing ETS for quite a while, but I just tried streaming a month or so ago. It's kind of fun. I'm semi-retired. I really should be working on my books and writing, but ooh, breaking. I have a mod added in here. Brake. See, the brakes are dialed back to make it more realistic too. It's got 35 tons. It's even worse with 75 tons. So you just don't stop at a dime. You have to plan ahead like a truck. The mod that I have, realistic traffic, I think it is. It's in the workshop, I think. Add some more traffic. Thanks for the follow. It has more traffic. I'm supposed to get a little pop-up when people follow, so I'm not sure. Maybe you followed before, maybe. The traffic mod adds more traffic during rush hour. Oh, there's the pop-up that happened just now. There, Thunder God 5634 is now following. Thanks. Thank you. It's a mod from Streamlabs. So I initially had a 750 750. What the hell was my card before? I'd have to look and see. Bear with me. Bear with me. 750. I had to go over and look at the box. I had a 750 graphics card, and I was also asking it to do the streaming, as well as running the game, and it was just bogging the card down. So I was decided, oh well, got to spend my money on something. Not that there's a lot of it, but what the hell? So I got a 1050 Ti, which is a much better card. Plus, I took the streaming load off the card, and I use OBS software now. So I'm getting there on sophistication. I also bought some green cloth. I'm going to do a green screen, so I can have a disembodied head floating. Okay, so the back to this realistic traffic thing, it also adds slow vehicles. There's this green tractor. Some farmer goes out and just drives, sometimes even if it's a 4-lane, super highway, he goes out there too. And there is a big yellow thing with great big knobby tires, big yellow box that I think is a combine, and then there's a big yellow tractor. All of those things go like 35K. And then there's some trucks. There's some stake trucks, like whatever, like a 5-ton stake truck that goes, which also goes slow. And the AI, so the AI generates traffic based on location. If you're near more traffic near towns and time of day, less at night. Here we are going up. Yes, it's just the automatic. And it generates those slow vehicles. It also generates idiots. You'll be coming around a corner and someone pulls out and passes, coming right at you. Now, I'm not sure whether that's maybe we need lights. I'm not sure if that's the guy. I asked the question of the guy who wrote the mod CIP and the traffic mod, and he didn't seem to think that that's something he added. I think it's maybe just since he has more traffic, then you notice the idiots more. They'll either be coming towards you like this, they'll pull it and pass, even on a curve or a hill, and they'll also suddenly turn left in front of you when you're going through an intersection, or they'll pass you and then brake check. So, which is good because I don't know, I've been driving since I was, well, I think like I said, I'm an old guy. I'm 71 now. I've been driving since I got my license at 16, so I was learning at 15. I don't do a lot of miles, but I've been driving for brake. And the idiotic behavior that the drivers show in this game is realistic. People do that in real life. Perhaps even worse now. I'm not going to do when I was a youngster, but I suspect that, well, there's more traffic. No, I think it's just people are perhaps more distracted when they drive. We had a radio. Maybe screaming kids in the back, but that was it. We didn't have cell phones or CD players or anything. So you had the radio and you had music. Okay, can we pull him past now? Watch this guy brake check. Oh, that idiot. He did. We all brake checked. God. Yeah. Pull in, you idiot. Go. Jeez. Yeah, I'd forgotten to mention, that's another thing the AI does. If you're behind them, and, well, if there was 2 or 3 cars behind this tractor, as soon as the one right behind pulls out to pass, the other 2 step on the brakes, just a little bit, just enough to slow down a bit. I have no idea why. And when they pull out to pass, when this guy pulls out to pass, he'll pull out and brake, and then I think when he senses that I've slowed down enough, then he or she will just step on the gas and take off. So we may or may not get past this guy. We'll see what happens. We may default to the condition where he, back up a bit, he turns off at an intersection, because thankfully he will not be going all the way to Archangel. Or she. So, getting late-ish. Okay, starting to rain. Let's put the wipers on. There we go. How's our gas? Our gas is, well, we got enough for 840k, which is good. We have to go 4,000, so we may have to gas up before that, do you think? Let's look at the map here. Oh, good. We're not seeing anything. You know what? If possible... Oh, we can get fixed too. We do have a little bit of damage, but... we could stop there, gas up, and then rest, so it will be brighter. Is this getting... Well, 1712. Might take us another hour to get there. It'll be darker. What a wuss. And what an idiot. You know? No. I should have gone a little faster. If I got a little faster, I would have jammed you there. You would have had to sit there, and then I would be the next person to actually pass. Okay, now pass. Okay. Yeah, it's a curve, and it's. No! Don't pull in! Don't let him in. Yes. There. Sucker. Oh, no, I can't pull out because it's too far. I could have. I possibly could have, because what happens is the other traffic stops. What do we got coming up on the map? We've got a sharp turn coming up on the map, so probably not a good way to, not a good place to pass. The high beams on. Oh, there we go. High beams and roof lights. Is that bright enough? Are you getting a burn on the back of your neck, buddy? Will that make you go faster? I've seen that here. IRL. People get behind somebody and flick their high beams up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. It's like, I know I see you. Well, if I flick them more, will you? No. That usually makes me slow down. If you're riding my tail, I might be just put my flashes on and slow down, or at least carefully change lanes. Okay, now can we pass? No. Good golly, Miss Mullen. Okay, now. Boot it. Okay, we're accelerating more, and that guy's going to stop anyways, because they do. Thank you. It's cheating somewhat, but if the AI gets out there enough. See what time it is on my fist bit, but it doesn't always. Well, 4 we're driving longer than we really intended to, but we're at the stage now where I think we're just going to keep going for quite a while. Oh, bad. Apparently it's slippery. Okay. Could hit somebody or hit the valley way down below. Okay. Hopefully nobody saw that. Okay, well, I think I need to make another coffee. I will be right back. Don't go away. Okay, got my coffee. I'm good now. And we're back in the saddle again. So I get distracted by Facebook. Somebody was quite upset that they made the statement. They made the statement that Trump's budget is cutting funding. Maybe they said all funding to NPR and PBS because he doesn't want educated voters, because educated voters don't vote for him. Now, some Republicans, and I'm not either. I'm, I guess, somewhat of a liberal here in Canada, so maybe towards the Democrat, definitely not a conservative here. But some Republicans took issue with that, with the inference that Republicans are all dumb and that's why they vote for Trump. Well, I would say that voting for Trump definitely looked like an illogical choice for me. And if most of the Republicans voted for Trump, and I think that was an illogical choice, then I would have to say, well, I don't know if correlation is causation, but then you would have to say, so maybe they are more illogical than Democrats. I don't know. My real question was, give me some facts. What's the yearly budget for NPR? What's the yearly budget for PBS? What proportion of that was expected to come from federal funding, from state funding? And let's look at the Obama period. What were those numbers back then? So, Micro's on? Yeah. Possibly still on from last time. So, 1913 is a little late. Definitely a little dark. But we need lights. See if we go like this. Yeah, we need lights. And so we may as well have high beams on and the hell with them, because apparently you can't get tickets for driving with high beams. However, I need to gas up and then rest. If I rest, then it'll be 2000. So 9, that'll be 5 in the morning. So we'll be able to see again. We'll be able to see where the butt end of this trailer is. Right now our ETA is Sunday, 8:09. We still got till Tuesday. So still got a couple of days. Got leeway there. Ooh, why do we have why is the map doing this? Oh, perhaps. Yeah, sometimes it does that if it's showing in the wrong direction. If you still have, yes, if you still have points back there, waypoints. And I had a waypoint that maybe I missed it. I think actually I was initially going to loop around to see this Discover Town. I discovered it did not have to. So I skipped the waypoint. So the map thinks I am. Oh, good. It's a gas station. Everything on the right side. Hopefully the parking is on the right side also. We'll find out. Yeah, we'll see where the truck parking is. Hopefully it's here. If it's not, I will just drop the trailer and drive around until I find it. One can do that. Okay, probably don't need that high beam. Okay, so we're looking for the thing that says, ooh, got a repair thing here too. We could repair. I'll do that. Yeah, let's do that. We could pull in here and repair it just like this, and then back out. We could do this. Ooh, except we're not resting, are we? Oops. Repair. And we're going to back up into the gas station. I guess, somehow. There's a bunch of guys sitting around talking. Back in is good. Back in is good. No, didn't want to go that way. I wanted to go this way. Okay, let's find a place to park now. Now we'll just drive around the map until we find the thing that says, would you like to park here? Would you like to rest here? I'd like to. Are you sure? I'm betting that was behind me. Oh, it was. Haha. It was behind me, and I never went back there to check. Almost hit my own trailer. I bet it was here on the dirt or something. Or in this little hole. Yep. There we are, getting some rest. I feel much better. Look, it's daylight now. Don't even need the lights on. And we can go, and hopefully our trailer is still there. Yeah, we may even hear those guys singing or talking. No, they're just having a smoke. Okay. They're not actually. Is that a pilot car? I think it is. Good. Do I need it? No. But nice to know they have them. Okay. Good. Pulling out, we have me. We'll just pull right out. Over a bit more. Get the back end out. Scare that guy. Sorry, little buddy. And still heading out on the highway, looking for adventure. Let me put another light on. Pardon the awful chair noises. That's better. So yeah, I still have to buy coffee because I don't think I have enough for anybody passing. No, we see remarkably calm. I'm disappointed. Not. Okay, let's boot it up. Boot it up because we're going to get there Sunday at 11:24, but we're fine. I mean, we've got 53 hours to go, which is well, let's see, how many days is that? If we're not driving 24 hours a day, we're taking 9 hours out of every day, so that's 15 hours a day. So 15 hours a day is still, 3 days. Probably. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and we're gotta get there by Tuesday. Okay. I guess we have to do some night driving. We can do that. We can do that because once we get farther north, the days get longer. Are we going north yet? We were going sort of kitty corner before. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I should have my tunes turned up a little bit too. I'm not sure what I have. With YouTube free music. I guess maybe it's more attractive to people if they will, you think, say, ooh, this guy's been going for like 2.5 hours. Let's see where he is. He's driving. I'm gonna finish this coffee and then for sure, then that'll be it. My girlfriend will be asking, so, what did you do today? Nothing you'd find exciting. I don't know, stuff. Nothing you'd find exciting. Nope. Not pulling up passing. That's a nice restful way to spend the afternoon. Well, that's where we are. Okay. Where we were on the list of tunes. That's my list of tunes. I think it's, I don't know, it's funk. I think it's hip-hop funk? I don't know. I forget what blend. There's different genres you can pick from on YouTube. None of them particularly good, but none of them copyrighted. So nice if you could still rest for less than 9 hours, but you can't, so. Well, yes, chores, did laundry yesterday, so today I really should hang up all my t-shirts, fold my socks. Get some coffee. I have a library book, Artemis. I think the must be Greek, a goddess, and the name of a crater on the moon, and the title of a sci-fi story about life in that crater. Some some sort of colony, and this woman hero, Jazz is her name. I can't remember the review. I think it was a New York Times review. I'll have to check. I usually make a note. I should throw it on my want to read list on Goodreads, and then I can make a note in Goodreads, because it's hard to make a note, and it's you can make a note in the online booking interface my library has, but you have to put a book on hold, and then you have to put it on your private shelf, and then you have to go into your private shelf and add a comment and stuff like this, and then you can move it from shelves, to want to read, to currently reading, to save for later and stuff like this. But I can do that in Goodreads too, and it's much easier to get at. So I think I'll start doing that. Start a list, books on hold. And do a little comment why, like a private note. New York Times or somebody at the pub, or always wanted to listen to them, or like the first book, or like the second. I want the first book now. This is somewhat scenic. I wonder if we'll pass an accident. Haven't seen any in a while. Or construction. I wonder why. Maybe they're auto-generated in some sort of table when you start the game. But yeah, no big challenges on this part of the highway. It's okay, but construction there, a bit of dirt there. Yeah, okay, but there's no cones, there's no lights saying stop till your turn, with a narrow passage to go through, or a little chicane type thing with cones. I wonder if I drive more on this map, if I'll be able to drive more in real time. In real life, because I'm not a good long distance driver. Drive for an hour, stop, get a coffee, stretch my legs, get rid of that coziness in my head. Drive for another hour, stop, pee, get another coffee, stretch my legs. Drive for another hour, stop, pee, get another coffee. I usually end up the other end of the trip. Just jagged. It's a 5-hour trip and I've had 5 coffees. Now, mind you, they're smaller and not as strong as the ones I drink at home or at my local cafe, but still. Oh yeah, more of these weird walls. Thing up, and it's like they've dug through, they've done sort of a cut here, which is okay, but then they've somehow managed to get grass and flowers to stick to the edges and not to have it slide down in the rain into the road, so good on you. Oh, here's a gas thing. Is it a trick one? I don't need gas, but I just wondered. Sometimes it's just a truck by the side of the road. But sometimes it's an actual gas station. No, it's an actual gas station. Oh yeah. Oh, there's a little thing. It's like the one we were at before. Gas rest. There's probably a little cafe at the back with guys chatting. Oh, there was a babe hitchhiking there. Actually, that's an add-on. You can get an add-on that shows hitchhikers. So, in here, oh, probably don't need the wipers anymore. Instead of a travel bag on the seat, I could have various people. Some dude, some goth-looking chick, somebody sitting there reading a book. The reading the book version would be nice. I'd be concerned that the goth chick would chat all the time. So thanks for joining me. If you just joined, we are driving on a long trip. I've been 2.5 hours, I think. It's long for me. I can show you where we're going with our tank. We started off down here, military unit, and we are heading up to up to here. On the Russian open spaces, big open spaces. Here's our cargo, 34 ton T-55 tank, the Russian tank, nice Russian tank. So say hi if you want, or it doesn't matter. Follow if you want, or it doesn't matter. I'm also export to YouTube. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep driving. I've been driving for, well, like I said, over 2 hours this afternoon. I usually just do an hour and a bit, and then do another chunk, but I don't know. This is sort of an easy run. It's Russian open spaces, and there usually are more challenges. People passing on corners, of construction, of missing roads, detours. Maybe once we get farther north. Not sure what happened there. We almost had excitement. It's like we went into the ditch. We are on dirt. Maybe there's less traction on dirt. It seemed a little skittish. There, and maybe that's built into the physics. I have a Lexi P's physics mod added, which changes the suspension of the cabin, but it also changes the behavior of braking, traction, starting and stopping, corners and stuff, all changing for the more realism direction. And my brakes and trailer stability are cranked right down. So we've got that thing on, that big embankment on the other side. That's good. I think we're getting up to military unit 1023. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to discover it. I think it's off the road. No, that was as far as we could go on the map. I should go back to this. This is sort of my preferred level of detail on the map. It shows me enough of what's coming up, but it also shows me the relative severity of the curves. We are now braking. There we go. Just because I didn't want to get going too fast, because I knew there was a curve at the bottom. Okay, but now we will boot it, because we want to get up that other hill, even though we've only got 36 tons, not 75. It may drop 12, 11, 10, 9. Okay. And goes up. It usually skips up 2 gears. I tried to see if I could go single gears by putting on a 6-speed transmission with a 2.42 torque converter, as it was advertised, and that did. The torque converter manages to spread the gears out effectively, so that the 6 acted like 12. But unfortunately, I had a 12 plus 2 before. Well, that's what I have now, and I needed those 2 extra low gears on some of the hills, even with this kind of load. Never mind 75-ton ICBM. So coming through. Oh shit! Yeah. Oh, lucky there, because I think that was a for some reason that was supposed to be a yield. Don't know. I didn't see any signs, but I saw cars whipping through, and I was pushing on the brake with all my work, so maybe I helped miss something. But oh, we're living on borrowed time now. We've just had too many lucky breaks. So it's nice to have some followers. I think my first one was my son, because I told him to. I said, you don't have to watch me, Matt, just follow me. So he did. And then I'm in a group, Lazy Truckers, virtual trucking company. And the admin there, he linked me over to their Discord, so that whenever I go online, it pops up on their Lazy Truckers Discord. So I got a few followers from the UK. So. But yes, welcome to Russia. A beautiful afternoon. Still driving. We've been going quite a while. I think it's a 72-hour trip, but we're down to 47. But in spite of my being on my 3rd coffee, I think I'm getting dozy. Yeah, just somebody with a siren. He's just showing off there. Schmaltzy music in the background, brought to you by courtesy of YouTube copyright-free music, meaning when I export these from Twitch to YouTube, YouTube does not mute my audio stream. They provide copyright-free music in a variety of genres, none of them in the genre of particularly great music, but you know, it's sort of elevator music. So a nice variety of shrubbery here in this part of Russia. You know, birch I recognize, being in Canada. Stepping on the brake in case somebody was coming around to pass. The only unusual thing is there should be more underbrush, because that's how stuff grows. You know, there could be grass and flowers, and stuff like that, weeds, but in between the weeds and mature trees, excuse me, there's shrubbery. And not on this map, but small complaint. It's free after all on SCS forum, so. The map is. ETS is not, but the add-on Russian Open Spaces is free. Okay, so we're probably, I guess we're pretty well halfway on our trip. It was 5,400K left, and we've got, oh, maybe not. We got 34. ETA, I'm sure, has shifted, not just because the 9-hour rest I took, but this map assumes, well, it's not bad now. I'm making good time now, but this map assumes that you are doing 80K. Anything coming up? Gas station. Tight corner, and we'll just put the, we'll put that retainer wall right against the side of on the white line, just to make life annoying for you. Good thing we haven't come across any of those slow tractors or other vehicles, because this is a twisty road. It would take us a while to pass. It's a cute little song, whatever the hell it is, and I play the trombone, so. Or I have. Cute gas thing. Add one more part? No. So, sorry, thank you for indulging me. I wanted to listen to that, reminding me of my tromboning days. Maybe I'll join the band again, this orchestra slash band this fall. I assume it's still running. Made some good friends in the band. Not necessarily friends that I saw after. Just saw them in the band. Not big on friends. So I saw them in the band, be friendly with them in the band, and we'd go for drinks after, often. Just to get all that spit back. Was our rationale. Anne was a beginner that started trombone with me, but I'd played baritone, the euphonium back in high school, and I had a music background, so I sort of had a leg up. And the first lesson, I remember like they started with a few private lessons just to get you going. The first session, I think, was everybody had their separate session coach for an hour, and then we all went down and tried to play together. So the session coach had the first hour to show you how to put yours together and get a note out of it. He started out looking for a specific note. You know, first position, which is slide all the way up in the trombone, and there's several notes you can hit with that. It's just multiple resonant frequencies of an air column, basically. So he gave us, play this note. F, I guess. And then for Anne it was, okay, A note, make a noise. So she succeeded in making a noise. And bless her, she's stuck with it for several years. Beginner section. We had a guy who was 85, played with us. He'd played before. He was pretty good considering. He was a little deaf and a little deaf and a little couldn't always see. So one of us would make sure, whoever was sitting next to him. So Walter, geez, how do you forget these names? Whoever you're sitting next to him would make sure. Sorry, I'm going on about the band. People will drop it off like flies. Walter would, or whoever he was, would play pretty good. He just had to make sure. Like, where are we now? We're here. We're on this thing. We had a drummer that was like that too, Margaret. Then the band and the beginner band, and one of the drummers had no sense of rhythm, but she had a great sense of adventure. The drums, percussion was behind the last row, which was trombones, and we'd be going to do something, and Margaret would be, where are we now? Wait just a sec, which one? Turn, get Margaret. This tune. Okay. And then of course the tunes usually would have more people than, or more parts than people, so they have to keep shuffling around. A challenge. Oh, interesting. Oh, finding a sign or something. It's a caution saying, warning. Warning, Will Robinson. Oh, something 90. Oh, 90 key of dirt road maybe? There's dirt road. Oh, and somebody pulling off. Okay, and pulled in. God. Okay, I feel better. Now the AI has done something stupid. I feel better now. There was something up ahead. Oh, a checkpoint, I guess. Where are we? Let me check on my watch. I have to go like that because it's a Fitbit, and you have to sort of exaggerate your motion if you want to check the time. So 4:30 Ottawa time. Been here for a while. Oh, it's a 60. I thought it was going to slow down even more. Stretch my left leg out because I'm driving with just gas and brake, which is my right foot. Okay, nobody pull out. Somebody pulled out. I thought he was going to pull out. Again, these are not clearly marked. The little town of Vuktil. I think I just should dedicate some time to just discovering all these towns. because I want to, what's this, gas up? No, this is please pick up my broken truck. Please pull my broken truck. Okay, that guy got out of the way in time. Now, it's a little brighter than it was last time we ran into. Ran into the afternoon. Oh, look, an actual traffic light. Huh. Who knew? We could have gotten in there and discovered that town, I guess, but no, we don't do that. Okay, let's put the lights on. This is 4 o'clock, but the sun isn't that low, but I think maybe because it's, well, because we're in between the trees in the forest, maybe that's what happens. Almost finished that coffee. I think once I finish that coffee, I'm going to stop driving. Oh, something for 90K. Or something 90. Maybe that was end of 90K something. Oh good, we're driving into the sun. I think if we're like this, we can buy a visor. Put the visor down, but oh, this is very hypnotic like that. No, we don't want to do that. So, finish that coffee, another 5 minutes, stop driving. Shower, get dressed, go out, buy some coffee, stop in at my local, have a beer, chat with people. Oh, go to the drugstore, that's what I have to do. I knew there's something I had to do. Oh, 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 oh. Stopping? No, we're just slowing down a lot. Might have got a little wide on that corner. All the more reason to stop driving. Possibly the hypnotic music. Ooh, I think this is a causeway with maybe gates on either side to control the water flow underneath it. Okay, where are we now? Are we there now? No. Although we've come, you know, from here all the way up to here for like 2.5 hours. Should be like another couple of chunks before we get anywhere. Where are we gonna pull off? Doesn't really matter where we pull off because we just hit escape. Do to save. Gas guy? No. Pretty neat gas. What? Why are you standing there? Oh, because of the speed limit, okay. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna take a break now. missed out. So, thanks for hanging in, whoever has or hasn't, or whoever is watching this after, or maybe you're watching it on YouTube. So, follows are already good, always good, and subscribing on YouTube is good. So, I'll be on possibly later tonight, Saturday night. We'll see. It's how time is it? Doing the exaggerated thing for my Fitbit, 4:37 Ottawa time, PM. So, ta-ta, ta-ta.